What do we mean when we talk about cardiovascular shunts? This program will illustrate the concept of cardiovascular shunts. Here we have the blood flowing into the lungs. QP is the rate of blood flow. Pulmonary circulation, that's about 5 liters per minute in the textbook man. The blood going through his lungs becomes well oxygenated, and when it comes out, it's about almost 100% saturated with oxygen. That blood then is pumped through the left part of the heart into the rest of the tissues in our body, and those tissues extract the oxygen at a rate of about 250 milliliters of oxygen per minute. So that same 5 liters per minute is going through the lungs and then through the systemic circulation at a rate QS. Then, after that oxygen has been taken out, that venous blood flows back to the heart and is returned to the lungs, where this cycle repeats itself as long as we live. Now, if you have what's known as a left to right shunt, I'll create one this way. You can see what it does looking over here. The oxygen coming out of those capillaries, 73% saturated with oxygen, but it's 82% saturated by the time it gets to the pulmonary artery. So that blood taking a shortcut through here has caused this step up in the oxyhemoglobin saturation, and in this case it's 8.5%. Now, if we get rid of that, we can also create a shunt in the opposite direction, namely from the right to left. And in this case, watch what happens. That deoxygenated blood is coming over here and causing a step down in the oxygen saturated with oxygen, the hemoglobin saturated with oxygen. Now, if we eliminate that, go back to a normal situation, you can see that the QP-QS ratio is 1. This is what we mean when we talk about shunts. We have a shortcut. Blood is going, in this case, from left to right, and in this case, from right to left.